Relations and functions, 5-mark question. Prove that the given function is invertible and find its inverse. F of x is x square. So write the domain and range f from n to y. It is mentioned in the question. F of x is equal to x square, even it is also mentioned in question. And for all x belongs to n. So these are all the parts of the question. So we are supposed to write it before solving. For function f to be invertible, f should be both 1 1 and onto. For function to be 1 1, the condition is if f of x1 is equal to f of x2, then x1 should be equal to x2. We know that f of x is x square, so f of x1 will be x1 square and f of x2 will be x2 square. So x1 square is equal to x2 square, equating it, and then shifting x2 square towards this side, it will be x1 square minus x2 square is equal to 0. A square minus b square, again a plus b into a minus b, so x1 plus x2 into x1 minus x2 is equal to 0. x1 plus x2, shift x2 that side, it will become minus x2. Here x1 minus x2, shift minus x2 that side, it will be x1 is equal to x2. And my domain, I mean for all x belongs to n, minus x2 is not a part of n. So we are not considering x1 equal to minus x2. We just want x1 is equal to x2. Therefore x1 is equal to x2 and therefore f is 1 1. Next, to check or verify for onto f from n to y, which is a part of question, we should write what is a part of the question. And f of x is equal to y. What is my f of x? F of x is already x square, I know. So x square is equal to y. Shift square part to the other side, so x will be equal to plus or minus root y. And anyhow my domain starts from natural numbers, so negative is ignored. X is equal to plus root y or x is equal to y. And I know f of x equal to x square. In place of x, substitute root y, so the whole square, x square. Root square will get cancelled, you will be left with y. So f of x is equal to y, therefore f is onto. Once the function is both 1 1 and onto, or since f is both 1 1 and onto, f is invertible. So therefore f of x is equal to y. And we know that f of x is equal to y. Shift f that side, it will be f inverse y is equal to x. F inverse y in terms of, I mean f inverse y, x in terms of y, we already know x is equal to root y, just substitute. F inverse y is equal to root y, therefore f inverse in terms of x will be root x.